What is going on, buddy?
Hello.
It is Pixel here, and welcome back to Last Defense Academy. When we left off, we're going right back into the swing of things after our, whole prologue shebang. The real game, the full game is out now.
Yeah.
A few more days have passed. Suray's still gone and missing, and we're trying to get our friends involved in things because Hiroko is going to kick them all out in 5 days. So we're trying to enlist them. I thought maybe the game was going to give a choice on who to pick and focus on.
Yeah, same.
But it seems like that's being decided for us. But maybe the first one's being decided for us.
Not so much missing as is presumed dead.
Yes.
So that's his current state.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have the leisure lounge and the rec room now.
Those are open now.
Yeah.
Everything door but Tsubasa's room. After a short while, the door slowly opened.
And gifts. What is it, Takumi? It's Hiroko again. If you don't mind, I just want to be left alone.
Actually, I came here on my own. Here, I brought you something.
Ooh.
I figured you'd be hungry.
Those look so good. Are those sandwiches for me?
Yeah, I thought we could sit and eat together. It's just that I don't want Hiroko to catch us, so would you mind letting me in?
Of course, come on in. Welcome to my room, you beautiful sandwiches. You too, Takumi.
What am I, a consolation prize?
Those look so good. I saw egg
Ooh,
salad.
her room's bright.
Ooh.
The moment the door closed, Tsubasa pounced on the sandwiches.
Oh, this is what I've been missing. I've been craving moist bread since we got here. I never want to see dried bread ever again. Makes my mouth feel like sandpaper.
She must have been starving. She scarfed down the sandwiches in less than a minute.
Damn. Ooh, I'm stuffed. Thanks, Takumi. You're a lifesaver. Now I don't have to eat dry bread today.
Have you just been living on dry bread since Hiroko banned you from the cafeteria?
Yeah, that bread is so dry. I had a nightmare last night where I was stranded in the desert. Hey, would it be too much to ask you to bring over some moist bread from time to time?
No problem. I can try to sneak you some bread or rice balls.
Really?
But in exchange, would you open up to me?
Open up to you about what?
The reason why you won't fight? If you have some reason, I'd love for you to tell me.
I should have expected this. Is this what you were after from the start?
No. Not bad.
The sandwiches were to bribe me for information.
Sorry, Tsubasa. I know I'm taking advantage of your desperation here, but desperate times call for desperate measures.
At least we let her eat them first.
I just want to understand where you're coming from.
Okay, fine. But in exchange, I'm going to want some more moist bread later. Stop calling it moist.
She let out a deep, resigned sigh and began to share her inner thoughts.
Look, I feel bad about it. I know it's unfair for me to stay where it's safe while you guys go out there and fight. But fighting is difficult for me. It's a physical thing. So I was right, it is a physical thing.
What do you mean? Tsubasa?
That's all she goes. Those are all her sounds.
Yeah.
I can't keep it down. Oh, right. She throws up really easily. When I get nervous, it comes out, and not just a little bit.
Hey!
When what comes out? I don't understand what you...
Puke! I puke, okay?
Huh?
That's just how I'm built. When I get nervous, I hurl.
Come to think of it, Tsubasa is always retching.
That's right, yeah. That's why if I ever fought the invaders, I'd turn the battlefield into a sea of vomit.
I mean, there's a limit to how much you can throw up.
Oh my god. You really want to get showered by my puke? Would you even be able to fight under those conditions? What if my puke got in your eyes?
Could you take medicine or something?
It's a physical thing, and medicine doesn't help the issue. I've tried all sorts of things since I was little, but none of them worked. When I get worked up, it just comes out. Even now, just picturing myself fighting the invaders.
Turn away from me then, please. Trash can's over there. Are you okay?
Oh, God, no. No, I can't keep it.
Tsubasa vomited all over the floor.
No, the sandwiches!
She immediately pushed me out of her room, tears welling in her eyes. Whew. That's a tough thing to live with. She vomits whenever she's nervous. She's right that she won't be able to fight if she constantly is puking. Can't blame her for freezing.
For freezing?
Refusing. Blah, 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 blah. There's a chance she'll fight if she can overcome this issue. Didn't seem like she was unwilling to fight. I can find a way to suppress her nausea. How, though? Puking is... puking? Eito, how long have you been there? I just came by to see if I could help with anything. So is this about puking? I hate to air out someone's personal health struggles, but this doesn't seem like something I can solve on my own. Maybe I can ask him for advice. Alright, just keep this between us, but proceed to tell Eito about Tsubasa's tendency to puke. I see, so that's what she's been dealing with. That sounds tough. Yeah, I want to help her, but I don't know how. She hasn't found a successful remedy on her own, right? In that case, maybe it's better we just assume she's going to vomit and plan around that instead. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Like have her bring a high-quality sick bag or something. Sick bag? Like the bags they have on buses?
Oh my god.
I suppose if she's used the bag when she has to, she wouldn't have to worry about getting puke everywhere. But do they even have sick bags here? High-quality ones at that? What about using that gift-o-matic in the rec room?
Oh my god.
Gift-o-matic. Yeah, if they don't have them there, we just need to make them. Seems like it's able to make most things. It's worth looking into.
It can make movies, so...
Yeah. Get over to the rec room together to check the gift-o-matic. Do we have the supplies for that?
Fashionable sick pouch. It looks like a fashionable pouch at first glance, but it contains an odor and liquid-proof barf bag. It can be fully washed for max cleanliness.
And this one is free on the house. A fashionable sick pouch. This looks perfect. Tsubasa's sure to open up if we give this to her as a present. Materials we need are string, a plastic bag, and a fashionable pouch. String and plastic bags seem easy enough to find, but a fashionable pouch may prove tricky. If anyone's likely to have a pouch, it'd be a girl. Maybe I can negotiate a trade of some sort? I'll look for a fashionable pouch if you can handle the string and plastic bag. And so Eito and I split up to gather the materials we need to make the sick bag. Okay. Now where to start? I guess I'll just ask everyone.
Hey, do you have a fashionable pouch I can have?
Yeah. Alright, prepare for persuasion missions. Give Tsubasa a heartfelt gift to persuade her. Talk to the other characters to gather information about what you should get her. Also go exploring to get materials you need to make the gift. Give everything you have to persuade Tsubasa. Okay.
I wonder what her weapon would be. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. So wait, where am I right now on the map? Am I on the 3rd floor? We'll move over here to try and find a... I'm on the 3rd floor. All right, girly, where are you at? Girly pop.
Girly pop.
She's so girly pop. Where the fuck are you hiding?
She's more psychopop than girly pop.
You're right. Which, ironically, that's the whole stack of these. All right, hey there. Darmy, do you have a fashionable pouch?
What? A
fashionable pouch? Sorry.
A fashionable.
Sorry, I was stuttering because I'm just terrified to hear what you may have to say. If you do, could I have it if it doesn't have anything disturbing in there?
I don't use them. I just dump all my makeup in my bag. Even throw my mirror in there raw dogs while I end up cutting my finger on the cracked surface.
Right.
I
You should be careful.
That phrasing.
I always imagined that all girls carried around pouches and accessory bags, but I guess that's not the case.
I mean, I might not have one, but I still got some ideas where you might find a pouch.
Really?
God, that giggle. Back when we found Eito, I found what looked like a dilapidated cosmetic shop. I memorized where it was so I could go maybe pick up something from there later.
Can you tell me where it is? I got the general coordinates of the cosmetic shop from Darumi. If I can't find a pouch somewhere inside the school, I'll go check this place out later. Something tells me I'm not going to find it in this school. All right.
Oh.
Buddy boy, training room. Do you have a fashionable... You got to put your things somewhere when you're riding your bike, right? Dude? How's it going, Takumi? You getting anywhere with them? Still working on it. I talked to Tsubasa, but it's a little complicated. I have a feeling that she will choose to fight with us. Yeah, bike lovers ain't no cowards. Bike lovers? Does Tsubasa like bikes? I mean, all vehicles, really. She's a huge mech geek. She really knows her shit. Never met a girl who knew more about bikes than me. Not much, huh? Apparently her grandpa runs a workshop. She hung out there every day where she learned how to be a mechanic. You know, I vaguely recall her saying something like that before.
I wonder if the workshop's still standing after all that.
Workshop.
Workshop.
Oh, it's just a little garage I run with my grandpa. We mostly just tune up cars, but we do other stuff too. I've always liked tinkering with machines, so I've been watching my grandpa work ever since I was little.
I forgot that's what she sounded like.
Her grandpa's workshop,
Because
huh?
all you ever hear is.
Yeah. I should file this information away. It might help me convince her. By the way, Takamaru, you know where I could find a fashionable pouch? Oh, what? Yeah, I knew it was a long shot.
I still can't go over the fact that how you said workshop.
Yeah, I was like, is that your question statement? That sounded more like...
Yeah, there was no question mark.
Yeah, workshop.
Workshop.
Like, I guess it's like workshop. What's a workshop again? Look, Takami. I found a plastic bag.
Nice.
Nice one, Eito. One item down. Let's keep this up. Where should I look next? Any ideas? You seem pretty upbeat. Oh no, I'm just having fun. Feels like a treasure hunt. Spent a lot of time in the hospital, so I never got to hang out with friends like this.
No.
I mean, we're not exactly playing around here, but whatever. You did find one of the items after all. Good for you, buddy. All right, let me check on fucking Twins of Chaos down here. Where's...
Well, I mean, only one of them is really chaotic.
Yeah. But they're a package deal, you
The
know?
other one's just kind of there.
I'll talk to the other one then.
A fashionable pouch? I don't have anything like that. I've never even used one before.
I carry everything. Not even once. We don't even carry around bags or wallets.
But we would only be targeted by robbers if we did.
We tie all our valuables to our bodies so they're secure.
What?
That's just being street smart.
Yes, we literally keep our things on our person.
Oh, it reminds me of the nights we spent sleeping on the streets. Me snuggling up against my sister dearest.
We were pressed up very close.
What kind of horrible struggles did these go through? I will say these two go through.
Did these? You can have a piece of string. I recommend you tie your valuables to your thigh.
Thanks. I'll do that. I actually do kind of need that, so thanks.
I was
didn't
wondering
find a
if they
pouch.
would
I
give
managed
a
to get some
string.
string.
Since she
That's
was
progress,
talking
at
about,
least.
tying stuff. And I was like, oh, wait a second.
Yeah. I think we've hit our dead end, though. Well, we got string in a plastic bag, but we came up short on the fashionable pouch. Yeah, but I got a lead on where we might be able to find one.
The fact that it has to be fashionable, too.
Yeah. According to what Darumi told me, there's a cosmetics shop where we found Eito outside the school. We'll go check it out tomorrow.
That may be where we have to go.
Speak of the devil, it's time for tomorrow.
Woo!
We don't have to deal with the announcement today. Let's go.
Hey.
Ready to go hunt for that fashionable pouch, Takami? You know it.
Time to go shopping?
Listen, I'm gonna cheat.
Looting?
If I remember, if I'm correct. Oh, there's only 2 things there.
What?
It's gonna yell at me if I go to safety. I won't do that yet.
What?
I'll do it off camera. I'll go to safety off camera and not worry about the difficulty of the game. So it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
I mean, you
start,
saying that you're gonna do that kind of defeats the purpose.
People would find out eventually. But I'm gonna see if I can trooper along on my own for right now.
I forgot about that.
But
Like,
at some point, I may change it just so that because of the fact that the game's supposed to be an asinine amount long, we can kind of brush through things a little
It
faster.
would save time, yeah.
Treasure chest spaces will now appear during explorations. Landing on one will grant you a key item needed to unlock a gift. Obtaining key items from treasure chest, you'll be able to make new gifts with the Gift-O-Matic. Many characters' preferred items can be made from key items, so try to land on treasure chest spaces whenever you can. Flip the goofy art. Okay, let's head for the cosmetics shop. Somewhere around the spot where we found you.
With the little chibi.
Yeah, that should be in that direction. You look a little grumpy. All right. Search start. All right, so I can hit this to view the area. So I see that glowing there. Are there other ones around? Or is that, there are other ones around. So that may be it or that may not be it. Or they're just flagging that there. But we do need to try and land on those when we can for other key items. Just have to be careful of getting into fights.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't the colors mean different difficulties too, if I remember right?
I don't know.
I'll use a 1 then and go this way. I'll try to be a little cautious. And I'll use the 3. Yes, that just goes right to...
Yep.
Faces go to enemies.
All right, let's see if you remember how to do this.
Oh, I don't remember any of the controls, but hopefully it's just a few of the little Beanie Baby bitches. But,
Beanie Baby.
All right. And it's only the 2 of us going, so I really got to be careful with that, too.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right. So I have the 5.
Hey, maybe you should have changed the difference.
We better get moving.
I'd like to use it in a different place. There we go. Let me see. What's the best way for me to go about this? Because I do a line of 5, but man. Do I have extra damage on my thing?
I've got this.
Can I potentially wipe out? No. Okay. But I can do this to take care of some of these. And then I can take you
leave it to me.
and do... Because I want to try and get
that big
fucker
guy,
out.
yeah.
So I'll do that to take care of that. Nice sight,
All well and
buddy.
good.
Yeah, technically I have
better get
extra
moving.
attack things if I can get closer. We can also do a defensive stance to make my armor increase if possible. Can I move this forward 1 though? Technically can.
Yeah.
Technically can. Fuck them up.
You're in the way.
All right.
Here we
Are
go.
the groups of 3 what you meant as the Beanie Babies?
Yeah, little bitch babies. All right, so that takes 1 action point to get
Let's
there.
go.
Because Bitch Baby and Beanie Baby are 2 very different things.
Yeah. You know, I'll step to the side a little bit so I can have a little bit of extra movement there, but wow. And my turn. All right.
Oh, God.
I'm spent.
Oh, that pushed me. Interesting. I mean, that kind of worked in a way, so.
Yeah.
So.
Ready when you are.
I'll take out little guys. Like that. All right.
I'm ready
You
whenever.
focus on bashing this guy's skull in.
Get him!
Thanks, buddy. Big preach.
You
win.
win! Oh, my God.
Wow, we had. Fuck. Sticky tree sap.
Yum, yum, yum.
All right, we got the mystery event. So wait, did I use the wrong card? I was trying. Oh no, okay. That's how it went. All right,
If Unbanned Pharmacy, the interior has already been looted, there might still be something useful inside, though.
I'll search. Hey,
White man.
We healed.
Augers.
Okay, I'll take that. Oh, that's right. We have to. If I do 3, can go up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey.
And that'll stop us on that key item right there. Torn dress.
Interesting.
Neato. I'll definitely take the 2 to take the easier fight. But we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there.
Yeah, I think orange was like the next difficulty, and then
Yeah,
purple's
and then
like
I think
the
purple,
next after that.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Taking a look
Let's
at
go.
everything we got here. So I can take the biggest advantage possible.
Oh, man.
I'll probably do this.
Yeah.
And then
We better get
with
moving.
you.
Yeah, I see how changing the difficulty would make it more streamlined, especially if we're
Yeah,
going
when it
to be
comes to the
doing
story.
more
Got it.
endings.
Nice.
Yeah.
I
Otherwise,
guess it's my turn.
you know,
Always got this.
half of the gameplay would just be you guys in the audience just watching
Watch me
this.
go,
Yeah.
All right, let me swing at that guy.
Here we go. All well and good.
All right, I think that kind of tuckered
Yes,
him out
leave
a
it to
little
me.
bit. But can I dash and then move right after that? I'm gonna find out.
I guess it's my turn.
Because with that, I can
Ah, so close.
take out a couple extras.
Ha!
All right. And let's see. Since I have more
Yes,
health,
leave it to me.
I'm gonna go ahead and take out one more of these
Allow me
guys.
to trim down their numbers.
Allow me to trim down
Nah.
their numbers.
Is that way we can take that hit?
Ow.
We can take that hit.
We better get moving.
Better get moving.
Here we
Better get
go.
slashing. And
Let's do this.
better get bashing.
Take this.
Nice.
Take this. We win.
Take this.
Take
Take
this.
this. Take this.
I'll take this with me.
Take
Large
this.
pumpkin.
Oh.
Okay. I'm gonna have to. You know, I'll go down.
What?
That way I didn't land on the. And wait, why did I?
Why'd
No,
you-
I hit the wrong way. Oh,
What are you doing?
I thought it could go. I thought it could go back upwards after that, but I seem to.
Evan, what are you doing? Why'd you go down?
Because I was trying to use up a card, but it won't let me go back up.
No.
I could always move whatever direction that I want, which was
You're
I'm really
gonna have
confused
to
by that.
probably go in the square circle now to get back there. Evan,
Now I can go up.
what is
That's
happening?
weird.
What are you even trying to do?
See, I was trying to not land on the fighting space there, so I went down to go up, but for some reason I had to hit that.
I don't think you were gonna land on the fighting space.
No, I was. Yeah, I had with the cards that I had, I was going to land on that. I mean, I should stop on the checkpoint no matter what, but there we go.
My
Fashionable
God.
pouch. Look, Takumi, we got the fashionable pouch. Now we have all the materials we need. Let's get back to the rec room and make that gift for Tsubasa.
I am just so worried about you making a wrong move and then you having to do everything all over again.
Trust me.
Because that has happened to you in so many games.
I know, I'm so aware that I'm going to make a wrong move one day, but hey, we got our little sick pouch.
Ugh, that worried the hell out of me. I was
That's
like,
fair.
oh, fuck. Oh, no. But then
Hey,
it
we
turned
got
out
it.
okay.
We got it, yeah.
Ah,
I was really confused by it, but it ended up working out. Yes, we made a fashionable sick pouch. We did, Takumi. I'm sure Tsubasa will feel relieved when we give this to her. Yeah, eliminate her issues with fighting with us. Of course, just because we eliminate her reason for not fighting doesn't
Yeah.
necessarily mean she'll join us.
Exactly.
If it comes to it, you're gonna have to remind Tsubasa of her reason for fighting.
ah.
Yeah? What's that? The important people we left behind at the Tokyo Residential Complex.
Oh.
The things people need to protect. I'm sure if you remind her of that, she'll get on board. The important people we left back in the Tokyo Residential Complex. So someone like what Karo is to me.
I mean, that's what's helping us move forward with the fighting.
Yeah. Not only do we eliminate her reason for not fighting, we need to remind her that she has a reason to fight too. Seems pretty challenging.
Aside from just survival.
But I remember what it was. Guess there's no point being negative. I'll go swing by her place then.
How could this go wrong?
Knock knock.
Takumi, why'd you come back?
I have a gift for you, and it's not food. I'm sorry.
Look, I'm sorry, but could you give up trying to get me to fight? You saw it for yourself. I puked all over the place.
I just now finished cleaning it, and it's the next day.
Having a pukey girl like me on the battlefield is only going to cause everyone trouble. Wait, you're giving this to me? Wow, it's such a cute pouch. But why are you giving me this? Wait, are you trying to bribe me again?
You don't need to be so alarmed. I just want to talk to you for a bit. Could you tell me again why you're so adamant about not fighting?
Ooh,
boy.
persuasion.
This is all new. Say the right things to Tsubasa as she shares her worries and convince her to fight. You can choose what to say by pressing left twice, or the left stick twice. Number of options may increase as the conversation progresses. If you choose the right responses, the persuasion rate will increase, bringing the gauge to 100% to successfully persuade her. Even if you fail, you'll be able to try again from the last failure point. So don't worry and just do your best to persuade
I wonder if this
Tsubasa.
is where like the different endings come into play. Is the people that you're able to persuade or not?
It's possible, because they've been really tight-lipped about what changes things. Obviously, there'll be decisions
Yeah.
we make that'll branch
I
it.
already told you why I can't fight.
It's because it comes out when I get nervous. I start puking like a fountain in a fancy park. I know I'm going to puke if I ever fight against those invaders. And
Interesting.
gonna get everywhere. I mean, I don't mind if I puke on myself, but I know you guys
I'll
would get
go ahead and
caught
try
in the
this a little bit, I
crossfire.
guess.
Puke flies farther than you think. Plus,
Oh, just use
it
that sick bag.
smells and it's slippery.
Ugh.
No, there's no way I can fight. I'm just gonna do everyone.
Oh, I have to press it twice. Okay, now I
Yeah.
get it.
Said
But-
twice.
Yeah, now I
Just
understood what it
use
was
that
saying
sick
fully.
bag.
What? This is a sick bag?
It's a fashionable sick pouch. I know it just looks like a regular accessory pouch.
I've never seen a sick bag that looked this cute. I wouldn't even be embarrassed to carry this around in public.
If you're gonna spew, spew into this. That way you won't cause trouble for anyone else.
Ah,
You can puke wherever you need to.
don't need to be afraid anymore.
Oh, let's go. All right. So, how about Tsubasa? Will you fight alongside us now? Tsubasa?
I'm sorry, Takumi. I know you went through all this trouble and everything, but I really don't think I can fight.
Why not? Your puking issue should be solved now.
I can't just puke in front of everyone like it's nothing. I'm sure everyone would make fun of me.
Of course, what Tsubasa can't handle isn't the puking itself, but that everyone else would see her do it.
I know that's not how the time. Now's not the time to be embarrassed, and there's a part of me that wants to get out there and fight with you.
But I can't handle getting teased for my puking anymore.
It is embarrassing.
Yeah. Her voice is trembling. She must have suffered a lot because of her nervous stomach.
Ah,
I'm here if you want to talk about it. You must have been through a lot because of your ailment.
I don't mind telling you, but it's kind of a bummer.
I needed to eliminate Tsubasa's hangups with her vomiting and get her to join the fight. Gotta try this again.
You want to know my nickname in grade school?
Oh,
boy.
no.
It was Pukette.
Aw.
That's a
All
cool
the bullies
nickname.
in my class made fun of me for my puking. Do you know how much of an impact puking can have on your life? I lost friends every time I puked in public.
People were like, ew.
How someone who I thought was a friend would one day start calling me Pukette.
Damn.
Or how the boys would loudly exclaim how the class smelled like puke. It was hard each time I lost a friend, and it made me sad.
We wouldn't make
I'd
fun of
cry.
you.
Good, not perfect.
we wouldn't make fun of you.
I trust you, but I don't know about the others.
That's fair.
A few of them could be mean.
I
What if they
don't know if I
Yeah.
can say that
another
yet.
Cruel nickname. If
I'll defend
someone
you.
ever called me Pukette, I'd probably puke and cry on the spot. No, I'm too scared. I can't do it. I don't want to get ostracized.
I'm gonna wait a
for
second just in
puking
case I have
anymore.
extra
Yeah.
options. There was
Oh.
nothing. Okay, so I've got.
Oh no, bad!
Well, it's gonna reset to
Anyway, just give up trying to get me to fight. I'm way more scared of getting teased and fighting invaders.
Tsubasa's terrified of being teased and ostracized by the others. If I don't eliminate that worry for her, she'll never agree to fight with us. I have to get her to understand that I'll never abandon her.
I mean,
Alright, so.
if we say
wanna
we
know my
puke
nickname
too,
in
then she
grade
won't be
school?
ostracized.
Yeah?
It was
She won't be the
Pukette.
only one.
Hey,
All
that's
the
a
bullies
cool
in my
nickname, unless there's another one. that-
Evan!
Well,
That's a cool
I know the other thing.
No, what are you doing?
Oh, puke.
Yeah, I literally just told you
forgot-
which one we should pick.
I forgot there was a second branch here. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Well, we got to see this bad choice, so.
No, it's not. It's just an insult. So I guess you're making fun of me now too. It's exactly why I don't want people to know that I puke so easily.
Damn it, I meant to encourage her, but I did the opposite instead.
God.
Bus is terrified of being Okay, so let me go ahead and try this again.
How could you do so badly? We just talked about it.
I forgot that there was a
nickname in
second
grade
branch of
school?
things, so I was immediately
Oh
jumping
yeah,
to the
that's
first one that
right.
I
Your
saw
short-term
there.
memory is awful.
Yep.
All the bullies in my class made fun of me for my puking. Do you know how much of an impact
And because it was
puking
only
can have on
good,
my
I almost
life?
wonder if there's
I
a
lost
better
friends
option that'll
every
pop up
time
at some
I
point.
puked.
They said there can be more.
Or you let her
How
talk
someone
a
who
little
I
bit
thought was a
more.
friend would
Well, that's what I'm
one
saying.
day
I'll
start
let
calling
see
me
if another
Pukette,
thing pops
or
up as she
how
keeps
the
talking.
boys would loudly exclaim how the class smelled like
But no,
puke.
we
It
literally
was hard
waited
each
until
time
there
I
was
lost a
nothing
friend,
left.
and
No, I hit it before
it made me
then.
sad. I'd cry in secret and puke some more. That's why I
I'll say
decided
this.
before I went to middle school to avoid any situation that made me nervous. To live an easy life free
I don't
of
think she's
any
saying
puke.
anything else. I just have to go with good for now. All right.
We wouldn't make fun of.
Yep, I did that
I
already.
trust you, but I don't know about the others. A few of them could be mean. What if they gave me another cruel
Wait,
nickname?
so
If someone ever called me Pukette, I'd probably puke and cry on the spot.
Yeah, it had to start from
No,
the beginning.
I'm too scared. I
but
can't
so
do
we're gonna
it.
do the I'll
Yeah.
puke
I don't
too?
wanna get-
Okay.
Told you.
All right.
Because she doesn't like being isolated.
You.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
If you puked on your own, you'd stand out. So
Yep.
I'll puke with you.
That's what she was talking
That way
about.
we'll both share half the attention. No way I'm letting anyone willing to fight for their loved ones get ostracized for
You're
puking.
gonna have to make fun of me too.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm being serious. I mean, I'll puke for you right here, right now, if you want me to.
Oh my god.
Watch. Tsubasa stared at me as if she were trying to figure me out. Gave her as meaningful a look as I could in return. I won't let Tsubasa go through this alone. If she gets made fun of, then so will I. Continue to meet her gaze in silence. I had a feeling that if I looked away now, she'd close herself off again. 1 minute, then 2. I continued to meet her gaze without even blinking. Then suddenly expression relaxed as if I had gotten through to her.
I see. You're stupid, aren't you?
Wait.
Yep. Oh, I thought she was gonna talk more.
Yeah.
There's only some lines.
Yeah,
that are,
it's an interesting way to
that
do
are
it,
voiced
but-
and other ones aren't. Puke with me? Are you crazy? How did you get like this? There we go. There's a little. There we go.
I guess this worked. It wasn't the reaction I was expecting, but I got her to smile at least.
Yeah.
Phase 3.
Okay. I don't know how long it's been since I had a real heart-to-heart with someone. I try my best to hide my feelings from others because I'm afraid of puking.
I would have never imagined this. She must look so cheerful and friendly, but underneath it all, she's actually very troubled.
Ugh.
I'm sorry, Tsubasa. I'm sorry for asking you to fight when I didn't know everything you've been through. I had no idea how tough things had been for you. But as long as you're in this school, I'll never let you feel lonely.
Wait, hold on. Are you saying you see me as some kind of charity case?
Should I not be?
Bro, life hasn't been that hard for me. Granted, things didn't go well at school, but I still had a place I felt like I could belong.
Place where Tsubasa feels like she belongs. If memory serves. You know this, buddy. I did what? Billy, her grandpa runs a workshop. She hung out there every day while she learned to be a mechanic.
Workshop.
Do you mean your grandpa's workshop?
How did you know that?
Takamaro told me. You hang out there every day, he said.
Yeah, tinkering with machines in my grandpa's workshop was always the highlight of my day. So you don't need to worry about me that much. People can get by well enough as long as they have one place they can belong.
Tsubasa's face lit up when she began talking about her grandpa's workshop. Must be the most important thing in the world to her. If it's anything like how Kara was to me, then...
Ah,
Do you mind sharing what it was like spending time with your grandpa's workshop? If grandpa's workshop is the thing that matters most to her, then maybe that can be her reason to fight.
mayhaps?
Because of the way I am, I always try to keep my emotions in check. All I can think about is not letting anything make me puke. But I can finally be myself when I'm tinkering with machines in my grandpa's
Don't
I
do-
see.
don't
I know,
do
I'm
that.
just getting it
Machines are
locked in,
really
potentially.
fascinating and let me forget about the world.
Getting it ready.
I'd
Cute.
get covered in oil every day, helping my grandpa with his work. Of course, I failed a lot too, but Grandpa would always cheer
Oh my
me
God.
up with his belly laughs. Fail as much as you want, Tsubasa.
I do think it is time to do
Star
the
players
I
make
see.
mistakes, but they make the big plays too. No matter how much I messed up, He'd never.
Oh, your
There.
grandpa's really nice. There we go. So there
Even when his
may have been a
granddaughter
third
was
choice in the
good
other
for
one if I
nothing
waited
kid.
long enough, but I do not know. So
Yeah.
that was
Your
still only
grandpa's
good.
really nice.
Yeah, my grandpa's the nicest grandpa in the world.
Yeah, I don't know if
He's
there's
a
a.
royal grease monkey who always protects his granddaughter. His workshop is his castle.
I don't know
My
if there's a-
dream is to one day
Perfect.
take over his workshop.
You know, his workshop might
I
get
want to
destroyed.
Oh,
protect
God,
the
that-
place
I mean, we have to
protected
think
me
about it.
all of
We'll
my
see
life.
what the answers
I just
are.
Yeah.
want to work on machines in my grandpa's workshop forever.
Oh, that was it.
So we do have to do that.
Yeah.
Uh,
But I bet his dream will never come true. I'm about to get kicked out of the school or I'll die on the street anyway.
What about fighting alongside us so you're not kicked out? Tsubasa lowered her head and fell silent. She still needs one more push. Alright, so time to redo all that. Let me get
I
about
wish
to
there was a
workshop.
way to tell if there was going to be any other answer.
I think that's half of the challenge that they like to throw
Yeah.
at us.
the way I am.
Can I have the Danganronpa
Always
fast
try to
forward
keep
button?
my
No.
emotions- All I can think about is not but.
Oh, I can do this.
Machines are I'd get. Of
Yeah,
course,
I
I failed
can
a
just
lot.
kind of use the
Careful,
A
though.
button.
Start
Yeah, I
with
know.
No matter how much, even when his granddaughter was a good friend.
Grandpa's really nice. Thank
Your
you.
grandpa's.
Real
Yeah,
nice.
He's my dream. I want to protect the place.
All right. Yep, we had to go for it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, I don't know if there was a way to get perfect every
his
time.
workshop
Yeah, there
might
might
get
not be.
destroyed.
What? Why?
Ah,
Remember what Sirei said? If we don't fight, we can't protect what matters most to us. Dear friends, families, everything you hold dear for your lives in the Tokyo residential complex. If we lose this war, all that will be forfeit.
But wasn't he just lying?
ah.
As shady as Sirei may have been, I don't think everything he told us was a lie.
No.
The Tokyo residential complex was attacked by tons of invaders before we were brought here. Our loved ones being in imminent danger might well be true.
So my grandpa's workshop is in danger too?
It's entirely possible.
No way.
95. Oh, God, we need one more thing. Tsubasa was at a loss for words. Possibility that loved ones could be attacked by the invaders terrified her. I took a step closer to her and stared right into her
If
eyes.
you want to protect your grandpa's workshop, then there's only one thing for you to do. Find the courage to fight the invaders.
But can a coward like me do that?
Don't worry. You don't have to do it alone. We'll protect what's important to you together. So just protect us in return. Come with us.
And protect what matters most to us together.
Protect
Yeah.
what matters most to us together.
We did it.
Nice.
Ooh, fancy.
Oh
So
no,
bright.
she shattered.
We broke her. Persuasion complete.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Fighting to protect humanity, to protect my grandpa and his workshop. Can someone like me really do that?
Of course you can. You don't have to do it alone. We can make it through this together.
I'm not making any promises, and I'm going to need a little more time. But I won't run from the truth or write myself off anymore. I'll think about what it is I really want, and what I'd need to do to make it happen. Is that okay?
Sure. That sounds great.
Okay, and thanks, Takumi.
Right back at you.
Did you just finger guns?
I gotta go. I did what I could with Tsubasa. I'll try to work on the others now. There are 4 people left to convince. Hima, Kako, Shoma, and Gaku. Of the 4, Gaku seems the most likely to hear me out. He doesn't seem like a bad guy. Maybe a little outlandish and noisy, but I'm sure I can get him on board.
You sure about that? Him?
Okay, I'll talk to Gaku next. No time to waste. Grab the sandwich offering and head over to Gaku's room.
We're just going down the line.
Apparently, but we're gonna run out of days unless we can do it. Holy shit.
Wow.
Oh no, buddy.
This place is a mess.
Welcome to an episode of Hoarders.
Oh god.
Why I won't fight? Because I'm scared, obviously. After filling up on the sandwiches I brought him, Gaku revealed the reason why he won't fight. I mean, how is it not scary? What the hell are those invader monsters anyway? It's like straight from a manga. There's no way I can face them. I'm gonna get kicked out of the school and I have to fight them. If you get kicked out, you're guaranteed to die. Isn't it better to fight and live longer then? I'm telling you, I can't. I can't help that I'm scared. How can all of you be fine fighting those monsters? You're the ones who are crazy, not me. Must have had a couple screws loose. It's not like we want to fight either, but we have no other choice if we want to protect what matters to us the most. If we don't defend the school, everyone in the Tokyo residential complex is in danger. I mean, don't you have people you care about? If we don't fight the invaders here, they might be killed. People I care about? I don't have anyone like that. What? But your family. I don't have a family. I'm an orphan who was abandoned as a baby. I worked and survived at the poor group home that took me in. Oh, fuck. I'm on hard mode. I found myself falling silent. I had no idea Gaku had such a past. I see. Sorry, I didn't know. Whatever, I don't really care. Besides, being an orphan isn't all bad. Because all I gotta do is look out for myself. I don't give a crap about the Tokyo residential complex. But are you sure? The Tokyo residential complex goes down, everyone dies. You might not have any family, but surely you have people you don't want to see die. I told you I don't. I struggle enough looking after myself. Just look at this fucking place. It's been like this my whole life. I'm looking out for number one. Okay, we're done here. Go home. Oh, wait, hold on. Just hear me out. I told you I won't fight. If you want me to risk my life so much, then bring me money. Money's the only thing I'll risk my life for. Bring me a fat stack of bills. Then we'll talk. What? Money? Judge me all you want. I don't care what people say. This is how I live my life. If you're not gonna pay me, then get the heck out of here. Shoo! Shoo!
Money.
Gaku pushed me right out of his room.
Where are you gonna spend it?
I know, that's well, that didn't work. Seems like the only way he'll hear me out is if I actually bring his money.
Him money.
And nobody here has money. We were basically brought here with just the clothes on our backs. If I can't pay him money, maybe I can give him some sort of gift instead. I'll have to bribe him with something else.
Monopoly money.
In any case, I need to get him to open up to me. I'm gonna try making a gift for Gaku using the gift-o-matic in the rec room. I will get him to open up to me. What's something he wants? Something with monetary value. I don't have a point in trying to think of something on my own. I'll go ask the others and see if they have any ideas.
A credit card.
Bro, I'm sure we'll find something in there. We got anyone here? Let me, so I'll start from the top to the bottom. Hey, you. I'm doing my best over here. You calm and not blowing anyone up around here? I peeked into the war room and saw Hiruko typing something on the computer with a serious look on her face. What are you doing, Hiruko?
I'm looking over footage of past battles and making a record.
A record?
A record of how many invaders and which commanders we took out. Basically, I'm creating objective data detailing how much we've contributed to this war.
She's even doing administrative work. And she might be hard to get along with, but she's certainly brilliant and capable.
Yeah?
Isn't that a lot of work?
Obviously. You think I want to do this boring work? Well, I don't, but it's still important. We need to keep these kinds of records. Or they might try to shortchange us when it comes to our reward when the war is over.
But reward?
Didn't I mention it? These invaders have a pretty nice bounty on their heads. That's what Sirius said, at least.
If that's true, then we're not fighting for free?
That's why I'm documenting all this for you, so that doesn't happen.
So there's a reward for taking out the invaders. I might be able to use this information later when I'm trying to get Gaku
true.
on board. By the way, do you know if there's anything Gaku might want? Sorry, never mind. I never asked and I was never here. Don't mind me, just walking the fuck away now.
Something he might want.
To fight! Before I kill him.
How about to live?
A present for Gaku? What about clothes? Clothes? I guess his outfits are always patched up. He doesn't have a lot of clothes or the money to buy more. I see, so he doesn't have the means. So I think he'd be very happy if he gave him clothes. But he could just bring him any old clothes. It'll have to be something he likes. I'm going to get him clothes and need to research his tastes. And I did pick up some, I can't remember what it was exactly, but it was something clothing.
It was a dress.
Yeah, but I mean, it was a piece of something we can use in the gift-o-matic to probably craft something else. Not give him the fucking, the thing we found out there, because that would be, you know, hey, here's this worn-out dress we found on a battlefield. But the gift-o-matic will want something to create something else. We can find out his clothing taste. Use the old torn-up dress and, like, a few dandelions. To make a fucking outfit, I don't know. Something Gaku might want? What about some needles and thread? Needles and thread? Gaku's good at sewing. You don't seem like no amateur. Once he looked at the embroidery on my jacket and got all worked up. He was all like, not bad embroidery, but I can't do something like that easy. So Gaku can sew. I'm surprised that Gaku has such a domestic side to him. Where do you think he learned how to sew? Well, he's the oldest of the big family. After having to sew up to the clothes his brothers ripped up day in and day out, he just got good at it.
Well, he just talks to everyone, doesn't he?
Big family. Apparently, yeah, everyone just talks to him. That's not what he told me. He said he was an orphan. He's got over 20 siblings. Well, when you're an orphan, you still live in a house with your other, you know, orphans, and yet they're probably his family of sorts.
Yeah.
But he probably wants to deny that fact because it makes him feel awful. But apparently he's got over 20 siblings. Like, holy shit, right? But I guess every family's got their issues. Wait a second. Maybe those are the foster kids living in the group home. If that's the case, turns out he's got a family after all. Just make a note of this. Gaku's got a family of foster siblings. Alright. Nailed it. Alright, you little gremlin. What do you got to say about this?
Little gremlin? She's the biggest gremlin there is.
Yeah.
Look, dog, me, look what I found.
It's a dead squirrel. What's that?
A surgical scalpel.
You don't need that. Give that. Give.
No.
Give.
I was wandering around some ruins when I found an old hospital. I rummaged through the debris and excavated a whole surgery kit. I can't believe I found such a nice blade. It must be my lucky day. Just think about how much easier I can do my cutting.
Terumi swung the scalpel around as she ran down the hallway.
Girl.
She's acting like a psychotic slasher.
She's gonna just slice someone up one day.
Oh, God. Okay. I'm starting to get an idea of what present to get for Gaku. Present for Gaku? What about clothes? Gaku's always wearing patched up clothes, so a gift-related clothing might be good. Maybe we get him like, oh my God, what is the official name of, aside from a sewing machine, but there's more professional names for it, but we can get him a sewing machine maybe. Gift-related clothing might be good.
What were you trying to think of?
I don't know, but giving him clothes isn't a good plan.
Official name.
I'm sure he has his own taste and style, and the chances of him liking whatever clothes I pick out are low. Really, Gaku's good at sewing, don't seem like no amateur. According to Takemaru, Gaku can sew, and pretty well at that. What about giving him a sewing kit? Be able to make whatever clothes he wants, and even keep wearing his current clothes by mending them whenever he needs to. He searched the gift-o-matic for sewing-related gifts. After a few minutes of searching,
No.
a sewing kit.
Sewing kit with all the tools needed for any project. In the hands of an expert, it's better than a machine.
All right. Can I make it? Sewing kit. This looks good. Materials I'll need are needles, thread, scissors, and cotton. It's a lot of materials. Gathering them all is going to be a pain.
Yeah. I was wandering around some ruins when I found an old hospital. I rummaged through the debris and excavated a whole surgery kit.
I mean, the place we found was a surgical facility. They might have needles and thread for stitching.
Yeah?
It's also sure to have scissors, and if they're medical cotton pads, they might work in place of the cotton. Okay, I'll go exploring tomorrow. Again, I'll have Jeremy show me to the abandoned hospital so I can gather the materials. We'll fight with her this time.
Yeah, she'll be with us.
Oh,
That'll
man.
be interesting.
You know it. Day 14.
It's been exactly 2 weeks. Ready to go find more scalpels for my cutting Takumi?
Hey!
You mean to look for materials to make Gaku's present, Darumi? Jesus.
Sure. Right.
Hold on.
It's just the same
Okay, so
thing.
it's just, okay. I thought I'd maybe have a different little line there, but all right. Let's go find that hospital. You lead the way. I'll skip that. I've seen this enough time. That's a long time to skip. There we go.
It's cutting vegetables and fruit, right?
Okay, take me to that hospital,
Vegetables
Darumi.
and fruit, right? Okay, but don't get mad at me if I get lost.
I will be plenty mad. Have a brain. Have a memory.
Says you.
Yes, says me. All right.
Hypocrite.
Start search. You gotta take a view. All right, if I go that way, mostly blue, a couple yellows there. Seems like a shorter path. If I go that way, that one is a bit longer, but more blank spaces if I go that way too, actually. If I go that way, I'm guaranteed to get in a few kerfuffles. So it's like, do I want to go the longer way or potentially hit some harder differences? Or go a shorter
Harder
way?
differences? What?
Well, like, because when I go here,
What do you mean
there's,
harder differences?
like, the differences in the path. Or if I go this way, easy stuff, but a lot of stuff in the path. Pretty empty, but I can come across some chunky situations
Yeah.
if I pull it off wrong. But you know what? I'll do it.
Oh, okay. I was about to say speed run. Guess
It
not.
may be faster to just go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll go this way to the right. Up, 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 up.
Tup, 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 tup.
Up, up. It may stop me on that one, but I'll try and do 4 still. No, I can go down. Sweet. 3.
Ooh,
Up, up, up.
okay.
I mean, a 1 will obviously work. Takes away a 1 card, so we'll see what that does for me.
Too bad you can't grab that thing up there.
5 would be safe. Yeah, I mean, I could if I really want to go for it, but I'll just speed running my way through here. And then 2 to the left. Boom, boom.
Nice.
There we go. Got all the good
that
stuff.
ended up being the speed run.
It did. Like I said, if you find the gaps in there, you can worm your way through.
True.
All right, I got all the materials.
Okay, can we go home then? I'm getting bored. I just want to go back to my room and play depressing eroges.
Oh, man.
You know what those are, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Glad I didn't have to explain it.
Save some people. If they don't know, maybe... Yeah,
Maybe it's for the best.
Yeah. All right. Time to craft a sewing kit. Boom. Crafting complete.
Haha!
Yes, the sewing kit's done. Immediately headed to Gaku's room with a newly made gift. All right.
She's probably upset that they didn't get to fight anything.
Doesn't matter how many times you come over, I'm never going to fight those invaders. The only way I'm going to convince me is with a sack full of money. The heck is this? Sewing kit? Wait, you giving this to me? Yeah, I figured you could use this for sewing kit to make whatever clothes you wanted. Or you can just keep mending the clothes you already have. You're good at sewing, right? Alright, I gotta admit, this is pretty thoughtful. I just noticed some holes in my clothes. Yes, that's a pretty good reaction. I can tell Gaku's expression is softening. Look, I feel bad saying this after you gave this to me and all, but I still can't fight with you. I'm seriously terrified of those invaders. As you can see, I'm not exactly the big macho Chad type.
I just remembered something
What?
about how his actual speaking voice sounds nothing like what you've given him, because you've given it based off of his groans and screams, which sound nothing like his talking.
It's fine. I like it better this
so
way.
that'll be interesting to see the difference.
Yeah, the difference when that comes up here in a second. But
Yeah.
no, I'm not asking you to fight just in exchange for this gift. Or like a gift so I can get a chance to talk to you some more. Gaku, would you mind telling me why you're so against fighting? Well, you know what?
Because you gave him like an actually voice.
I know, and it's great. But you know what?
Damn.
We'll go ahead and let him actually speak for himself and go ahead and bring him onto our side next time.
I feel like he might be a little more difficult than Tsubasa was.
I don't think. I mean, it was mostly me getting grips with the system. We pretty much have the details of when we need to from his conversation.
It
So I
was
think
trying
it should
to
be
figure
okay.
out the system, and also you forget things.
We don't need to talk
So
about that.
let's yes we do. Yes, we do. If we're gonna be doing a lot of endings, yes we do, Mister.